Hi Taurus, this is your August monthly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this monthly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love coming towards you. In the second spread, we'll check in with those of you who are already married or in a relationship. Then I'll do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll get you an advice for the whole month of August. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love in August. We have the 10 of Wands clarified by the 7 of Wands. We have the 9 of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. In the potential outcome, we have Death with the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. And we also have Temperance on the bottom of the deck. You could begin with a fellow Earth sign, another Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Scorpio, Sagittarius, but you could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. This is a general reading. Not only is it a general reading, I think I know what's going on here. I don't know if you're going to be doing this on purpose or not, or it's just naturally going to be happening, but the person coming into your life, they will see you as a challenge, right? They will see you as a fortress, as a fortress that is close to impossible to conquer. What? Impenetrable fortress. I think that's the definition. But they will accept the challenge. For some of you, this person could have tried with you in the past and you repelled the attack. Or expect more than one attempt from this person in August. I do see multiple attempts. Right, and I think at some point you will give it a chance. Once you see that this person is the real deal, that they mean business, that they're not wishy-washy, they don't just want to play with you. Once you see that they're ready for a commitment, and I do see them offering you a commitment, I think that's when you will give it a green light. Again, I don't know if you're playing hard to get or you're just no longer accepting applications from non-committal, from players or people who are not serious. But I see you just standing your ground. Speaking of standing your ground, right? The 10 of Wands clarified by the 7 of Wands, the first 2 cards, yeah, that's you. Defending yourself. Not just jumping in with the first person who comes into your life, right? It could be you fighting off those people in the past, right? You learned your lesson perhaps with somebody else in the past. Or if you're just dealing with one person, this is you still not allowing this person into your life until they show you that they mean business, until they prove themselves to you, right? The 10 of Wands is a card of a burden. It's a burden for the person coming into your life. You know, this whole situation is going to be a burden because, again, you're going to be like a fortress. The 9 of Pentacles, the next card over, that's you. I believe that's you, right? This is a card of somebody who is self-sufficient, independent, somebody who knows their worth, somebody who is perhaps popular among people. This person is not really in a hurry to jump into any relationships. This is a card of somebody who knows what they're doing and they're not just gonna give a green light to anybody. All right, we have Temperance on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Sagittarius, but in this case, Temperance is most likely patience. So you're dealing with somebody who is very, very patient. Even if you turn them down the first time, the second time, they will still keep trying. Very patient individual, right? And right next to the candle, we have the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. So here comes the offer. All right, okay, so here comes the real deal, long-term, serious, let's get married offer. That's what that offer is. The Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. Could be a fellow Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But those 2 cards together, this is as serious as it gets, Taurus. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles often comes through as a proposal, by the way. If it's not a proposal in August, you will still know that this person is in it to win it, in it for a long haul. The Ace of Pentacles always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, who is ready to commit, start a family. The Knight of Pentacles is pretty much a confirmation of that. It's pretty much the same energy as the Ace of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is the most serious, the most grounded, the most long-term knight out of all 4 knights, and this knight usually also is the most financially abundant knight. All right, so yes, this is as serious as it gets, Taurus. In the potential outcome, we have Death with the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. Death could be a Scorpio you're dealing, but I think Death is a card of your life transforming, pretty much. Your life transforming because you will now be, you will now have the complete understanding and belief that this person is the real deal, right? And this is you deciding to change your life by allowing this person into your life, all right? So your life is about to change. It really is, with the Death card. The Nine of Cups in the middle is a card of a wish come true. It's a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. So I think you're going to be satisfied and fulfilled with the way things are. And the Ten of Pentacles is probably the reason. The Ten of Pentacles is a card of a commitment to marriage. All right, so yes, we do have a lot of pentacles on the table, right? And the thing about the Ten of Pentacles, it's a rock-solid commitment on marriage. This is the type of marriage you would expect from somebody who is coming in with the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles offer. All right, so yeah, Taurus, good job, Taurus, making your healthy lifetime choices, not allowing non-committal players into your life, right? And this person coming in is going to be very patient, and they're the real deal. All right, really happy for you, Taurus. Congratulations. Taurus, if you are already married, or if you're in a relationship, to spread is for you. We have the Knight of Swords clarified by the Fool. We have the Queen of Swords clarified by the Six of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups clarified by the Page of Wands, and we have the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with so many zodiac signs, so many people, and it feels like some kind of a reunion. You know, a whole bunch of people are going somewhere. I don't know who is going where. Perhaps everybody's coming to you, or you are going somewhere to someone's house, or all of you are going on vacation. It could be like a huge vacation where like 2, 3, 4 families all go together, or something like that. Or it's just perhaps siblings are getting back together in one of the houses or one of the places. You know, that's what it feels like. A bunch of people. We do have 3 queens, right? The Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. I assume you're the Queen of Pentacles, and there's 2 other queens, right? They could be household heads or something like that. Your siblings, your friends, or something like that. The Knight of Swords, the first card that came out, it's one of the fastest cards in the deck. It's the fastest knight out of all 4 knights. Most likely means travel. So somebody is definitely traveling. The Fool, clarifying that, is perhaps it could be a bit spontaneous for at least some of you. The Fool could be like, hey, let's just do this type of energy. The Fool could be an Aries. And the Six of Cups, clarifying the Queen of Swords, is a card of somebody from the past. Perhaps you haven't seen this person in a while. The Page of Wands is a card of a message, or it could be a child. So yeah, it just feels like there's going to be like some kind of a reunion or a trip with a whole bunch of people in it. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Taurus, in August. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. Also keep in mind, Venus is in retrograde throughout the whole August, and then Mercury will also go retrograde in the second half of August. This is when more exes than usual could potentially resurface. We have the Eight of Swords clarified by the Page of Cups. We have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Three of Swords. We have the Four of Cups clarified by the Seven of Swords, and we have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. Well, I got some bad news and some good news. The bad news is, yes, somebody will be coming back, perhaps more than one person, and you don't want to get back together with any of them. They all have issues. They're all up to no good. They have ulterior motives. Something is wrong with them, or just one particular individual. The good news is that there's only one major arcana card on the table. It's on the bottom of the deck, the Hierophant, and that is your major arcana card, Taurus. All right, that means you will know exactly what's going on. You'll be in charge. You're going to be able to repel all these people, all these cheaters, and whatever they are. And I think you'll be all right. That's the good news. But yeah, you know, whenever I look at spreads, I often ask myself a very simple question: what do we not have on the table? And in this case, we don't have anybody being very honest. We don't have anybody being very lovey-dovey. We don't have any people coming back wanting a commitment with you. What we do have is a whole bunch of crap, to be honest with you. You know, the Three of Swords in the middle is a card of a broken heart. It could be a third-party situation. The Seven of Swords right next to the deck is a card of a cheater. It's a card of a deception. It's a card of somebody who sneaks around. But yeah, but the Seven of Swords is clarifying the Four of Cups. This is you rejecting whoever comes back to you in August. So you're being very careful, and you're doing the right thing. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Taurus, this month. We have a couple of pages, the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Then we have the Sun, and we have the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom. On the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Leo. I can interpret the spread of like 2 or 3 different ways. If you have children, Taurus, you'll be spending money on children because August is what? Back to school month. Perhaps you need to buy clothes, supplies, what have you. Right? For others of you, if you have a Leo in your life, a person with a zodiac sign of Leo, perhaps you're going to be going to their birthday party and you're going to be spending money on that. Right? For others of you, I see you going to a lot of work-related, business-related industry meetings or just events of some sort, conferences and things like that. All right, and I think you're going to be really happy about that. All right, so yeah, the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, that's you. All right, the 2 pages could be children, or it could be invitations. All right, or it could be gifts. Right, the Page of Pentacles could be a gift. The Sun right next to the deck could be a Leo you're dealing with, right? And you could be going to a Leo's birthday party or a whole bunch of Leo birthday parties. For others of you, those pages, perhaps still invitations to some events, business meetings, conferences, and the Sun in this case, I think this is you just happy to attend, happy to go. All right, so yeah, that's what I see here. All right, cool. Here's an advice or a word of wisdom for you, Taurus, for the whole month of August. We have the 5 of Cups clarified by the Queen of Wands. We have the 9 of Cups clarified by the Page of Cups. We have Judgment and Temperance on the bottom of the deck. You will have this Queen of Wands wanting to bury the hatchet with you, to reconcile with you, to reconnect with you. They miss you. Whatever the nature of this connection is. Okay, you will have to make a judgment call as to what you want to do about this. Okay, you're most likely on no speaking terms with this person, or you haven't just simply spoken with them in a long time. The Queen of Wands all the way to your left, that would be the person. They're clarifying the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups is a card of a grief and regret. That card has always to do with the past. Okay, so the Queen of Wands could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Temperance on the bottom of the deck is a Sagittarius card, by the way. Also, Temperance is a card of healing, burying the hatchet, reconnecting, rekindling, reconciling. All right? The 9 of Cups clarified by the Page of Cups right there in the middle. I think this is them, wanting to reestablish this connection. If this person is a Leo, they may invite you to their birthday party. All right. If they're not a Leo, you will still be hearing from them with that Page of Cups. The Page of Cups could be a card of an apology, and the 9 of Cups, they could still invite you to some kind of an event or a party or a gathering, or you may run into this person at some kind of an event or a party or a gathering or a concert or what have you. And the 9 of Cups is also a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment, and it's a card of a wish come true. Judgment right next to the deck. Usually this card is a card of somebody coming back from the past. And yes, it is someone from the past. At the same time, whenever Judgment comes out as the last card in my spreads, I also interpret it as the person that reading is for having to make a judgment call about what they want to do with the situation. From the advice perspective, Taurus, I don't think this person means harm. I don't think they have like an ulterior motive. I don't see anything like that. So if you want to reestablish this connection, go ahead. Go ahead. I think this person's got good intention and they genuinely miss you, or they genuinely regret what they did to you if they screwed you over, screwed up in some way. All right, so yep, that's what I have for you, Taurus, for this reading for this month. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Taurus, have an amazing August.